Hey, prepare yourself, guys. Chris, we're talking through the medias, and I'm going to give you a real quick recap of episode 4 of Superman and Lois. It was called, I think it was Haywire. It keeps happening. It keeps happening. I'll say last episode was my favorite episode. Why? Because they kept the Superman part of it at bay. It was more of a Lois and Clark kind of a thing. They kept it grounded. You barely saw any Superman action at all. It was more about the family and what they're dealing with, and I enjoyed it. It was like 90% of just the Kents, and I enjoyed that. And I was like, this is what we needed. This little interruption from all the superhero stuff to get grounded with the family. And then for the last like 5% of the show, then we got some cool ass Superman action. But this one was different. We got introduced to a new villain played by, let me look him up real quick, Brandon Fletcher. I recognize him. I said I could see him when he was being transported. He was playing a character named Kilgrave, super genius as a scientist who has a real beef with Superman, right? He's being transported from one prison to another because it's been noticed by the army that Superman's patterns are a little different lately. So we're gonna have, if Superman's not in Metropolis that much, we're gonna have to move some people around. So that was a good little plot point right there. But what I enjoyed was the fact that I saw when I saw Brendan Fletcher. I have to make sure I don't say the name wrong. Brendan Fletcher. I recognized him right away. I said, "Whoa, wait!" At first, I recognized the voice. At first, I couldn't tell with the beard and whatnot, even though I've seen him like that before. And it didn't take long. I was like, "Who is this? Who is it?" Whoa! The way he's talking, the way it instantly hit me. Rampage. Look up the U-Ball movie Rampage. He did 3 of them about a kid who. I guess he just has it with society. He makes this custom armored suit. He just takes all this weaponry and just goes on a rampage, just starts shooting innocent people. His reasons for doing it and his methodology inspires people. It's crazy stuff, man. It's that crazy stuff that it's just blood porn if you really want to get into it. But the second I saw how he was talking and how he was acting, the fact that this dude was being transferred with maximum security, he's a Superman villain, and the way he was just, talking about the cops' watch and things like that, I was like, oh my God, they picked him for that reason, for what he provided us in those Rampage movies, that sick, mental, but yet brilliant way of monologuing and that delivery that he's really good at. He's very menacing, very intimidating. And I was like, oh my God, if he's anything like what we saw in those movies, this is a good villain. This is going to be good. It's going to be good. He's going to outsmart, he's going to outthink Superman. He's going to be a real threat. He's got to be in that prison for some reason, right? He ain't jaywalking. It ain't jaywalking. You playing a guy named Kilgrave. You did something. Then we go, that was on the side thing. Well, real quick, what I loved about this episode was it felt like a Superman movie and a Smallville episode at the same time, because you had the boys dealing with some Tom Welling stuff on the side, because they had a little talking to by the granddad. It's like, look, I'm having a little issues right now. A guy from a parallel universe just told me not to trust your dad, even though I've watched you boys grow up. I love my daughter and I respect your choices, but yet, you know what? This total stranger just told me to hate him again. Listen a little bit, right? So you boys, you stay out of your dad's way. Grow the hell up. The mission comes first. Your dad needs to learn to respect that, right? And he puts that little note into the boy's head, right? And then they get into some stuff. There's a kid who was one of the guys who jumped him in episode 1. He got his arm broken. And he's on the sideline from the football team. And he's just taking a bunch of crap from his own friends. It's like, dude, we've been waiting to get you off the team, kind of a stuff. Like, he's being bullied by his own teammates. It's crazy. It's like life's already hard enough as it is. And then all of a sudden, there's an unexplained like little tremor that's happening with his hand, his broken arm. It's like, what the heck is going on? Like, usually in Smallville, there was an explanation. Something fell out of the sky, or something's in the water, or something like that. The nutrients and vitamins in the ground that will poison some citizen and give them powers and they be put up on the wall. Weird. But they didn't explain any of this stuff. Like, it's like, what the hell is going on? This kid's just got, all of a sudden, wait, we just doing this now? We got powers? People powers is happening now, really? We're just going to the people powers with no explanation? All right. But this better be wrapped up cleanly by the end of the episode, or I'm going to be mad. I'm going to consider this one of the worst episodes. So while Superman's dealing with his issues with his stepfather, with his father-in-law, with being a dad, with trying to coach the football team, being Superman, trying to be a good husband. You know what I'm saying? You got that going on one side. You got the boys dealing with their stuff, the little mystery machine happening on the side. What's going on with trying to juggle with dealing with the football team? My brother's taking over. He doesn't even like football. And now I'm on the sidelines. He's using powers. The boy weighs $120, knocking down dudes twice his size on a football field. The boy got powers, right? Grandpa figured it out real fast. Like, what the hell? Then there's a lot of balls in here. Then Lois is getting, all of a sudden, still getting threats about Morgan Edge. Hey, you saw writing that crap about me? I'm gonna shut the Smallville, Daily, the Quizette, or whatever it's called. I'm shutting you down. I'm gonna sue you. You don't sue me. Bring it on, Morgan. I'm gonna counter sue you, and then all your crap is coming out. I'm Lois Lane. I ain't playing no damn games. This was a perfect balance of everything's going. Like I said, it was a perfect Superman. It was like this was the first time that the name Superman and Lois really made sense, because Lois was dealing with her stuff on her side. Superman was dealing with his stuff on his side, and then they came together. And, and obviously the stuff that comes together as Clark and Lois, dealing with being mom and dad, being husband and wife, comes together as well. It's all interwoven, man. So many things happening. I mean, just the Superman issues alone is enough. Just the issues with what's going on in Smallville is enough. Just the issues with what's going on with the boys is enough. Just the issues with what's going on in their marriage is enough for a pretty entertaining show. We got all this stuff happening at the same time. This is a Game of Thrones kind of stuff right here going on, right? And that's okay. So that's not all. So Superman finally has his little run-in with Kilgrave, gets that upper hand with that sonic weapon that he created specifically for Superman, until the boys call for help, and Superman musters the strength to finally fight back, make short work of it. I like the fact that Superman isn't getting handled. It's like, you'll get the upper hand, but the second I'm tired of this, I'm in this fight right now. Why? I'm Superman. And that's what happened. I'm liking that. So then the worlds collide. The boys got in over the head. They thought they could help their friend out with what was going on with the trimmer thing, but Superman had to step in and help that out too. Just like the Man of Steel is always supposed to be. It's got to be everywhere. It's got to be everywhere. Hey, dude, you can't. I got it. I got it. But what I really enjoyed about this was the fact that Lois and Clark were going through their little marital troubles at the same time. This was the first. Now, I loved her in Entourage when she played Sloane. I said last week, or maybe the week before, I don't like her as Lana until this episode. This was the episode that made me go, perfect pick, because now it's not that she's acting like Sloane or anything like that, but she delivered a performance that made it work. Coming at like the whole issues with the wives and dealing with the machismo bull crap from their husbands and stuff, and like that I can fix it mentality that I'm guilty of too. That I was like, that's there it is. That's why they hired her. That's why she's playing Lana. Perfect episode. But so Morgan was at the football game. I know I'm going back and forth in the timeline though, but guys, come on, let's talk about this. He pieced the eyeing that candy with the wife. Like, who is that? Oh, that's my wife over there. You saw him licking his lip. Okay. Invite your wife to dinner tonight, son. I was like, oh, we going indecent proposal? We go, how much we talking? 2 million? 3 million? 5 million? Hell, 5 million. Yeah, I'll talk to her. But if she ain't down, hey, what can I do for you, man? I'm talking about, man. You don't be acting like if a billionaire didn't offer you some money, you wouldn't do it. Look, we ain't gonna talk about it. Look, I'm broke, man. I'm broke. Smallville, like, wouldn't it be funny if if Lana and her husband instantly became millionaires after one night of a dinner with the billionaire in town? Everybody in town be talking so fast. Like, what did y'all freaks? Y'all did something with that dude. Y'all had one dinner with this dude the other day, and then a week later you a millionaire. Nah, he smashed you. He smashed your wife. And probably the husband at the same time. They just gonna be in town knowing that they did it. Look, that's where my mind went. I'm sorry I'm nasty like that, but that's where my mind went. He's gonna come after your wife, bro. He gonna come after your wife. You should have called it out right there on the spot. Like, what you want to invite my wife for to this dinner for? We ain't gonna do no indecent proposal stuff, man. We ain't gonna do that. You take him up, just like Lois said in the middle of the episode. Put him off balance. You sue me, I'm gonna counter sue you. You know, all that stuff. You throw him off balance, but you acting like a cuck. Let's just call it what it is. And you're like, he's the guy that's gonna save the town. He wants to tap my wife. No, okay, we're talking. It's all a negotiation. Like, no, man. No, dude. What are you, Ted Cruz? Dude, he's insulting your wife. Step up, bro. Step up. What are you doing? What are you doing? Because with bullies like him, the second you don't say nothing, you've instantly in their head, you've given them permission. You've already let them just invite your. What did she say to her husband? He was making me uncomfortable the whole time. If I was Lana, this just should have been Lana's line. I bet you if he'd have grabbed me by the breast, you would have just been like, honey, why are you throwing your breast all in his hands like that for? He's trying to say, what the hell's wrong with you? You would have taken his side. I was getting mad for her. I was like, dude, step up for your wife, man. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing? So, as you can tell, I had fun with this episode. My mind was going all over the place. And then we come back to father-in-law with him dealing with his issues. And Lois totally checked him. This ain't about me. It ain't about Clark. This is about you and how you tried to pull that the mission comes first before being a parent crap. And you ain't bringing that in this house. And if you try that crap again, you're not invited to the cookout anymore. Capiche? Put the father in check. General went home. Now he pissed. Project 7734, turn it upside down. That shit says hell. And yeah, so that was a pretty good episode. That was it, dude. That's my recap, man. I know my recaps are crazy. I'm sorry, but I had fun with this episode, man. Let me know what you thought. What was the thing that stood out to you the most? Let me know what you thought about my recap real quick. Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't become a subscriber already. What the hell are you waiting for? We talk about this stuff every week on entertainment, news, movies. We talk about a lot of good stuff. I know a lot about a little about a lot of things, but what I do know is I'm having a real good time with Superman and Lois. Let me know how about you? Are you having fun with it? Point out what your favorite part of this episode was, and we'll probably talk about it some more on We Got Your Mail. That's it for me, guys. Until next time, guys. Hey, somebody save me. Huh? Yeah.